And as we just get our latest pick, joining us now, Kyle Harrison of the Ohio Machine. Kyle, thanks for joining us. What are your thoughts on the draft so far? Not a busy night for the Machine, but obviously an exciting night, really kicks off the season.
Yeah, well, you know, this is my first draft I've attended in a few years, so it's been pretty cool to be back, clearly hanging out with the fans, hanging out with the coaching staff, and just kind of enjoying the evening.
How would you describe year one for you back in the league after some years away?
You know, I had a lot of fun. You know, I think clearly anytime you step away from something and then come back, you're always a little nervous about how it's going to go. But I couldn't have picked a better group to do that with in Ohio. And from the coaching staff to all the players on the team, it was a great experience.
Ohio had a nice year last year. 8-6, you took a real positive step forward. What's the next step the team needs to take?
Well, you know, I think the goal, just like every team, was to win a championship. And so while we're extremely excited that, as you said, we had an 8-6 season, we went to the playoffs, we didn't win. And so for us, it's about being able to finish that next step and making sure that we're, you know, all over the field, we're able to make plays. I think if you look at that semifinal game, we were right there. We were even up by a couple at one point, and we just didn't put it away.
What was it like when you got selected first overall? Was it after the season or was it before the season? I forget.
In college.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was after the season.
It was after the season,
yeah.
So it was different.
Yeah.
So
how do you think this format works? I mean, do you like the idea, if you were a player right now and you're at home watching us, and you find out, all right, I'm going to the Ohio Machine, I think it would allow you, I would imagine it would allow you to sort of make plans. And
yeah, you know, we've all been back there discussing it just because it was different when I came along. You know, we had, you know, I think if I remember correctly, we won the national championship, and then that very next weekend there was a combine type situation, and then there was a draft, and then you were in it. And so I think there was something cool about that, you know, getting to kind of be up there holding your jersey but at the same time, you know, the argument being made back there by some of the guys was that it's also pretty cool for us to be able to watch a guy like Lyle Thompson play, knowing that he's going to be in the MLL and kind of speaking about how he's going to fit into his new team.
You mentioned Lyle as a guy who's considered one of the faces of this sport, the guy who really brought it even more mainstream than it already was or is. He's in that guild. How do you look at his game and what he's done?
Man, he's incredible. You know, I think what I'm excited to watch him, not only in college this season, but as he gets to the pros. I think there were a couple times, even in the World Games, and it happened a couple times throughout his college season last year, where you see him make a quick move and kind of use his athleticism and run by people. And I think in the MLO is going to do that a lot more because you know, you take a beating in this league and it's a very physical game. And so in college he does some crazy things, but I'm really excited to see his athleticism in the MLO.
Looking at your attack this year, it's pretty stacked.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, Holman, Schuss, and Stanwyck, it's a nice group.
Yeah, you know, and they all bring a different dynamic. You know, Stanwyck is just a quarterback and a guy that will make sure the right guy gets the ball. Logan puts the ball in the back of the net, and Marcus, more so than any player I've ever had the opportunity to play with, just has a motor, just doesn't
with
stop.
the 27th overall selection,
you guys
the 2015
we look forward
MLL
to seeing you
Collegiate
again
Draft.
this season. Appreciate
The
the
Ohio-
time.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Good luck.
Thanks.
We like this next draft pick.
UMass. The New York Lizards are on the clock.